And when the glass broke, I was like, hold on.
What is that melody?
With the finale of To Be Hero X, we may have just been introduced to the greatest aura farmer of today. But enough yapping. DJ! Spin that shit! So the scene starts with X clocking out of his 9 to 5 and getting ready for a long night of relaxation at the crib. He picked up some yakitori skewers, some beer, and some comic books for the road. And when he got home, he got straight to relaxing. And quick side note, I just love how he got the extra can of beer for his friend's smile. Even though he's not there, it was just a cool little nod to his memory with the little toast and everything. So that was just a good touch, and RIP to the GOAT. But while X was hoping for a long night of relaxation, it seemed the hero agencies had other plans for him. Cause we pan over to the roof and we see Ahu posted up on the ledge like Batman. And he was really talking crazy to the CEO of FOMO. Out there talking about I will end this man tonight. Like, who gonna tell, bro? This is not in your bag. X is not one of those shadow soldiers who was piecing up, bro. He's the real deal. And just to prove my point, he hit Ahu with the Gojo special, the Nobunaga exclusive. Looked at this man and had him running for his life. And cameraman, I'm gonna need you to keep track of all the aura references we have in this episode, because X was really inheriting the aura of his predecessor like the Avatar, bro. But Ahu got to running for his life and X simply hit him with the and turned bro into an 8-bit character. Had bro stuck in the walls like he was Prismo. And after finishing his grub, X snapped Ahu back to 3D. And off wake up, Ahu started threatening this man, talking about you need to leave the tournament or else. Or else what? Like, bro is the literal definition of all bark and no bite. And X was just out there rage baiting. Bro was feigning ignorance whole time. He knew exactly what he was talking about. And after Ahu threatened to reveal his identity, we see the soldiers posted up on the window like some Black Friday shoppers. And when the glass broke, I was like, hold on.
What is that melody?
And if you hear some Me Channel music right now, just know I got copyrighted. But X's theme was really going dumb in the background. But before the soldiers could get to him, X snapped his fingers and got straight to the action. Put the work fit on and got to cooking and add on to that counter, because he was out there with his hands in his pockets throwing kicks like he's Sanji. And he was out there just doing anything. Bro was walking on the walls, kicking fools off of rails, and just straight warping reality. Had those fools climbing the stairway to heaven like Led Zeppelin. And if we being real, these 10 seconds alone already boosted his aura to top 10 of all time. Cause bro was literally out there switching the filter of the fight just for the IG flicks. Like, he could have just handled this grunt with straight hands or teleported out of there, but he was like, nah.
It's not enough.
And changed the color palette like Bob Ross. But after seeing the soldiers get whooped, the agency CEOs called in for some super powered backup. And in my head, I was thinking they were finna send in the big guns, right? I was expecting to see Queen, Dragon Boy, Iso. Oh, I wish they sent in Iso, bro. I wish X just destroyed that. Ooh. You know what? Let me calm down, bro. Your time is coming, Iso. But I was expecting some heat since they already said, F the rules and sent in one of the top 10 the night before the tournament, right? But who do they send? They send human cannon bolts. Choji Akamichi, the human boulder. Okay. What's that? Who else did they send? Oh, I got you. They sent in the Smokestack twins from Aldi, the Capoeira bros, the Taekwondo twins. Yeah, these guys don't even want to win for real, bro. And like the frauds they are, they got whooped. X was out there moving clean as hell on them. But I will admit, the twins do got some hands on them. Like, you put them against the Kyoto students from JJK, minus Toto, and you might just have a good fight. But you put them against a dude that's literally changing dimensionality with a snap, well. And just when I thought the CEOs couldn't go any lower, we see this guy. Bro was out there aura farming for no reason. Like, yes, Mr. Power Ranger, we see the fit. But it really blows me how these CEOs claim to want to do anything to take out X, and they're out there sending these B-rank heroes. Like, you couldn't even get Fraud Soul, right? You had to get you couldn't even get, oh my gosh, guys, just give me a second, bro. This really just grinds my gears. You couldn't even get the fraud, right? You had to get the fraud of the fraud, the knockout fraud, the knockoff fraud. You couldn't even get the E-Soul from Kroger. You had to get the E-Soul from Dollar Tree, the E-Soul from Five Below. And you think that's gonna stop the guy who's, and he's changing the filter, the guy who's, and he's teleporting. Yeah, be for real, bro. These guys are not serious at all, bro. And X ain't even see bro as a threat for real. He looked at bro and saw a free lick. Cause he was mid-flick when Fraud Soul Squared jumped in with the two-hand slam. And as expected, that hoe flopped. And that meant X refused to take these guys seriously until Graffiti King arrived. Bro entered X's space and had him impressed for the first time this entire fight. And Mickey was out there hyping him up, talking about some, he's your nemesis. Like, you really think this Shadow Fight 2 character gonna do something to my GOAT X? Yeah, hold this. But bro went from nemesis to cannon fodder in record time. Cause they really tried jumping X just for bro to start yawning mid-fight. Hit the and switch the filter once again. And he just started floating on these fools. And look at how he did his nemesis, bro. He took Fraud Soul Square's attack and transmuted it into a can of beer. And cameraman, I'm gonna need you to add another counter because he hit the Madara special. He took his attack, reversed it, and launched that hoe at Graffiti King like, ugh. But just when I thought this man couldn't get any more OP, he raised the bar once again. Cause he looked at a billboard with a car on it, hit a, and suddenly that hoe came into reality. Like, I'm trying to imagine how this looks to his opponents, bro. And it's just insane the more I think about it. 1 second he's walking across the roof. The next he's posted up in a 1986 Thunderbird. Like, bro really hit a up, down, left, right. Like, dude, this guy's gotta be cheating, bro. What the heck? And DJ, you already know what to play, bro. Let's go. So after the hero agencies called in for more backup, Extra started Tokyo drifting on these fools, out there weaving like prime Son Goku. And when the army pulled up on bro, he stepped out the car and faced them down, grabbed the coin from his pocket, hit the, and turned it into a Doctor Strange shield straight from Marvel Rivals. And before they rushed him, bro called a timeout. Teleported to the club and took a beer break mid-battle. Like, you gotta be a different type of trash for your opponent to go out for a drink mid-fight. But while him and Ahu were sipping, it seems the ops found the location. Cause X goes for another round of drinks just to see Fraud Soul Squared posted up like Lotso from Toy Story. And all the other goons already arrived at the spot, so there was nothing left to do but box. So what does X do? He pulls out a Misaka special, took aim with his coin and that coin alone was enough to put all those kids to bed. I'm talking bodies, 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 bodies. Hit him with a flawless victory like, this man is too cold. But bro finally had enough. So he snapped his fingers and teleported to a whole new dimension for a one-on-one with Ahu. And with that, I'ma call it here. If you couldn't tell, I ain't gonna lie, I had a lot of fun making this video, especially the "What is that melody?" Bro, when I tell you that line had me in a chokehold when I was editing, like, it was just so addicting to just keep playing over and over. But we're not gonna talk about that too much. You wanna hear more about that? Join Discord and we could talk about that for hours and hours. But yeah, join Discord, check out the TikToks. If you enjoyed, because like I said, X might be the greatest aura farmer. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all leave below who you think is a greater aura farmer than X, because changing the filter of the fight, that's crazy. But speaking of aura farmers, check out my Aura Farmers Must Be Stopped. I should have the title card in the top right. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. But if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, all that good jazz. And I will see you guys later. But before that, before we get to the bloopers, we're going to end off on a prayer as usual. We're going to do the Our Father again, so everybody bow your heads. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen. Thank you guys so much once again. Stay tuned for the bloopers. I am gone. I love you guys. That was sus, but I don't care. It's 2025. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace. And X ain't even see bro as a threat. He looked up at bro and saw a free lick. Cause he looked up mid-flick. What? And X ain't even see bro as a threat, bruh. He looked up at bro and saw a free lick. Cause he was mid-flick when Fraud Soul Squared jumped him and... Wow, Fraud Soul Squared. I mean, that's a tongue twister. Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, hold on, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, hold on, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul Squared, Fraud Soul, hold on, let me spit. I said Fraud Soul Squared, that means he's the E Fraud Squared, It's like the E fraud paired with another E fraud like a double it. Yeah, make double it. Ooh, make double it. I'm loving it. Get a soda and I'm chugging it. I'm chugging it. Egg me enough in it. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh goodness, holy voice crack. Teleported to the club and took a beer break mid-battle. Like, you gotta be a different type of trash for your opponent to go out for a drink mid-fight. And while him and Ahu were sipping, the ops found the But while him and Ahu were sipping, it seems the ops found the location. Because X goes for another round of Bro! Oh, I'm so close, please. I know, just waiting at the door. Oh, he's not here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But bro went from nemesis to cannon fodder when... Oh my gosh. Y'all have no idea the level of rage flowing through my veins right now. I know I'm really close to the mic just because I want y'all to feel the anger. The anger. Can you hear me shaking, huh? Can you hear it? Can you see them?
Hey, yo, Shaw. Ha 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 ha. Whatever, shut up. Get right, made the boys see stars. Slow 5 points, how I bring these bars. Light up his head, no charge. Might hit the deck, he get left in the yard. Ain't taking a piece, boy, I take the whole puzzle. Gold on his neck, then I'm pulling.